So several weeks ago, I did an unboxing review comparison video about the Chopstick Master version 2. I still love it. In that video, I think I also mentioned that the HP8 plane, the stock iron that comes with it, is ground at 30 degrees. Which for most woods, that works just fine. It's when you get into the curlier woods, get a little more figure in there, that's when the 30-degree angle just isn't quite enough. In that video, I think I also mentioned that when I got my first Chopstick Master, I ordered 2 irons for it so that I could grind my own whatever angle I wanted to go with. Keep one at 30 and then one at something steeper, specifically for crazier woods, because I picked up some really cool bird's eye maple that I want to saw up and try making some chopsticks with. Also Padauk, which is one of my favorite woods for chopsticks. It just, once you get that oil on it, especially if you do any kind of gold leaf or something at the other end, it looks really, really good. The problem is, sometimes you get some wavy grain, and that doesn't always turn out very well. Well, a couple weeks ago, the folks at Bridge City sent me their 50-degree honing kit. And so I'm going to give that a shot. I still have my secondary iron. I just never got around to deciding what angle I actually wanted that at. So before I do anything with that iron, I'm going to use the one that they sent me that is already set with a 50-degree micro bevel. I just want to show you what comes in the kit, and then we'll give it a shot. So here's the kit. Just comes in this little plastic box, and there is space within the Chopstick Master box. There are holes already cut for this kit if you get it. So you get the iron that is already ground with the 50-degree micro bevel. You can kind of see it there reflecting the light. And then it also comes with this little piece of aluminum which you use as a setup gauge when you're putting the iron in the honing guide to get it right at the 50-degree angle. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So I've got the honing guide. This is just the one that comes with the Chopstick Master, and it's set up on its own to do 30 degrees. So if you were to just drop the iron in, set it on a flat surface with both wheels down, and you just lower the iron until it touches that same flat surface, tighten it up, you're ready to go for 30 degrees. It's slightly different with this iron. So to do the 50-degree iron, it's slightly different. You get the bar, you get your honing guide. Go ahead and drop in the blade, make sure that the screw is loose enough that you can move it around. And then there's this little ledge right off this first part, that middle ledge there, that's what you're looking for. You rest the iron on there, get it all the way up so that it's touching. Then you need both wheels on the honing guide to be flat on that bar. Once they're both flat and the cutting edge of your iron is up against that little ledge there, then just tighten it up. You're ready to go. What's different though, you'll notice I take it off of this, and now we've got a gap in between the front of the iron, and if we pretend this is my sharpening stone, there's a gap there. Well, the reason for that is that when you use this setup, you're supposed to tilt it forward, and when you're pulling back, you're only running back on that front wheel. So there it is, mounted up in the honing guide. And you know, that just makes me curious. They say it's good on curly grain. Got some curl here, got some odd shapes. Maybe we should do a quick test here. Wow, that was really good. Let's see how it does on wood. So to use this, you take your Chopstick Master, flip it over, and you've got your 1 micron honing strip underneath. If I was really going to hone this, I would want to put a little bit of water down here, just so that there isn't a load up on the honing film. Basically, assuming this had the water, you drop your honing guide on there, tilt it forward, and then just pull it back. Tilt it forward, pull it back. That's all there is to it. So let's get this swapped out and try it out. One handy thing on the 50-degree iron, I think, is it comes pre-etched from the factory. So you know this one's the 50, so this one must be the 30. And there we go, we're ready to try it out. So already, I don't know how well this will show up on the camera, but on that first pass, I did get a little bit of tear out because I had the blade set way too deep. It was taking too heavy of a cut. So I've lightened that up, and now I've just got these super thin shavings, and you'll notice I'm actually cleaning up the tear out. Okay, next we are going to try a little bird's eye maple that I sawed up here in the shop. And this is a little rough, it just came off the bandsaw. That looks pretty good so far. I'm going to add some oil real quick so we can see what it really looks like. Well there, and as you can see, the bird's eye did not tear out at all. I don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera, but from my perspective, that looks really good. So both of these turned out perfect. A couple more coats of oil and they'll be ready to go. So that is the 50-degree iron and setup gauge from Bridge City. Like I said, they sent this to me for free, but this wasn't paid or anything. I just really like their stuff. On their website, this setup is listed at, I believe, $42.95, something like that. I don't recall the price of ordering just an iron, so that's definitely an option, but this is a really easy way to go, especially if you already have the rest of the setup. So anyway, thanks to the folks at Bridge City for sending me this to play with. I'm impressed. I really like it, and I really like how it did with the bird's eye maple. That's one that I had not had great results with in the past, and I'm excited to dress some of these up and see how they turn out. Also, I didn't actually shave my head and my beard with this iron. I'll link to a video on my non-woodworking related channel that'll kind of go into what happened to my hair. Basically, I donate it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click the thumbs up button. And if you want to see more of the things that I do in my shop, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.